It's really good. Bang. They go. No, hold the attack. Yo, mama.
Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, and what we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Kobe 6 Mamabcita Sweet 16 Kobe and Gigi's, man. This is a special shoot in my opinion, man. This is probably one of the best releases so far this year. This is like, who would have thought this shoe would have ever came out? No one would have thought this shoe came out. We saw some early leaks here and there, some early images, but we know the situation between Vanessa Bryant and Nike of last year. The contract between Kobe's with Nike was over. We never thought we were gonna get Kobe's from Nike again. We just never thought it was gonna happen. But I'm just happy that they finally made some agreements and they were able to push these things out, man. And this is a special shoe that I think a lot of people really want these things, at least for personal. The way how these released, man, I believe it was on Gigi's birthday, on her Sweet 16, you know, obviously with the tragedy, the accidents that happened, but you know, rest in peace and all to the victims and everybody. But you know, the way how this released this shoe, I thought it was actually pretty cool. It was mainly on exclusive access. That's how most people got their pairs on this sneakers app on Nike. And the way how they pick people, I feel like they picked a lot more females and people that had the same birthday month. Obviously, it was pretty random, so some people got it here and there. But the exclusive access, you know, some people got it and some people couldn't get in. Some people got exclusive access and they couldn't get their shoe. Other ways they got this was a sneakers pass through All Out in LA. It seemed like a decent amount of pairs out there in LA, so congrats to anyone that was able to get W's on these things, man. And like I said, this is a special shoe, man. This is one of those shoes, who would have thought these things would have came out? You know, that's what's so meaningful for this shoe. Love what they did with this shoe because this is the, you know, to remember by of Kobe and Gigi's legacy. You know, what you guys can see a little bit of touches here and there of Kobe and Gigi's on the back. Like I said, man, I would have never thought the shoe would have came in. At least I never would have thought the shoe would have came out to the public. Like, I thought this shoe would at least been like maybe like an exclusive or a player exclusive or something that was been really rare. And I did see pairs out there on like at some sneaker shows, and they wanted, like, I remember these things, they were going for like $5,000, you know. And I believe Vanessa Bryant was actually pretty upset that these things got leaked out, you know, however how they got them, you know. But it's just crazy that these things are finally in people's hands too, so now we can all celebrate of Kobe's legacy and everything. So that's what I think is so special about the shoe, and it's actually a really dope colorway, and it's a dope shoe. You know, Kobe 6 is probably my favorite Kobe. I mean, I just love the way it feels, man. It's just a different reptilian on the scales here. It's just a lot of detail of these shoes here. So yeah, this is basically the same model of the Kobe Grinches. Now, I know a lot of people's gonna say that the Kobe Grinches is probably the best Kobe's out there, or the best colorway Kobe's, or maybe the most memorable Kobe's, which I do agree. This is like one of those monumental shoes, and I think this one is just something different, man. This is something like, you know, like I said, it has a little bit of touches here and there with the number 2 and 24. So, you know, this is something pretty dope. So I like it, and I'm glad to have this in my possession. Will I ever rock these? I'm not sure. I usually do rock all my Kobe's and wear them, like, say at the gym, or just want to wear them. Guys, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right. Let's take a quick little 360 of these things here. Whew. These things are pretty freaking nice. The whole upper here is like this whole reptilian skin scales, it looks like, you know, for the black mamba. And you guys see it got that white Nike swoosh here, and it just painted over. I do like the way how the mold of Kobe's are. Now I highly recommend you guys to go about at least a half size up. They do fit a little snug. The way how Kobe's usually run is like, you know, it has to be molded to your feet because this is predominantly a basketball shoe. I feel a little tight. I don't know. I hear different things. I don't ball and I don't play basketball in these things. When people say they play basketball, they want to be, I guess, you know, pretty tight. So however way you guys want to fit it. For me, I wear my Kobe's casually, so I want to wear mine about at least a half size up because it is pretty snug. Just love the little touches of these things here. You guys see, it's mainly predominantly all white or all black and little touches of white. Very simple, but it gets the job done. That's what makes it look pretty dope. Zoom Technology soles, midsole, and you guys can see you get the little bit of the number 2 here on the heels, and I believe this is Gigi's number. You need 24 on the other side, so I guess that makes sense. Heels here, which I really like. It always have the Mamabcita logo on here on the back of the heels, and on the left shoe it does says Kobe, and on the right side it says Gigi. So then it does come with these flat rope laces in white, and it does come with the extra set of laces too as well if you want to have it in all black laces. You guys let me know, do you like the white or the black? What do you think pops better? I don't know. I kind of like the white how it looks. It kind of just keeps it original. The tongue, you have this mesh material onto the tongue here, and onto the top is like this nylon material, and it had their embroidered Kobe logo on top. I do like the sock liner. I think this is some snake skin look-alike on the sock liner, which I think is pretty cool. And wing number 2 right here, the Mamabcita, and I'm guessing that's the collaboration of Gigi. But on the bottoms here, it is an all white bottoms here, so this will get pretty dirty, but if you are going to just play indoor ball, that's about it. Should be fine. Got the Kobe logo here embroidered on the heels, and it comes with a little bit of that carbon fiber shank plate on the bottom too as well. You do want to keep the bottoms of the soles clean, and you only want to wear these things casually. Make sure you guys get on that drip grip, guys. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. Save you guys a little bit of money. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. I wore these at a sneaker event all day, and it's still goods to go. So make sure you guys get on that drip grip, guys. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. Oh, there you guys have it, man. These are the Kobe and Gigi's Mamabcita Sweet 16 Kobe 6s Pro. Man, I want to say this is probably one of the best releases of this year. You know, I can't think of anything else that I would probably put this past. Maybe Union Dunks, UNC 6s. Can't really think of anything else that came out this year that I actually really wanted. And this is the one shoe I just had to have. And now, is this the time to buy these things? Because the reselling things were super high on these things. These things were like, I think, you know, smaller sizes, 9.5. I saw over 1,000, then dropped to 900. These things were pretty freaking expensive. Now, with more pairs out in the market, these things did drop a lot. Not bigger sizes. Big sizes are still going for a lot because, you know, it's more of a rare size, and also because I think more people that hit on exclusive access wanted the bigger sizes, so and they end up getting a small size, and they just got what they could and just sold it. So small sizes like my size 9.5 are only going for like mid 500, low 500s, which is still a lot. Now that's still pretty expensive. Oh, it's still expensive, especially for, I guess you want to say, some Kobe's. Usually Kobe's are pretty expensive nowadays. You know, obviously, especially after his passing and all that, it's really hard to get Kobe's nowadays, man. Especially for something like this. Now, this is something different now, all right? It's not just a normal Kobe, okay? This is a freaking legacy, memorable Kobe that we never thought we were gonna see. So this is actually a special shoe. So they said there were over 90,000 pairs on exclusive access alone. Now that's kind of a lot, you know. That's not a super GR or anything like that, but that's still a pretty significant amount. Just think of it, if you guys want to say, like, remember the Cool Grey 11s, that those when they did a shock drop, they had like over 100,000 pairs. And like when they did like releases, I think it was like the UNC 6s, they had like almost over 100,000 pairs. So they actually had over 90,000 pairs on exclusive access alone. And that's not even counting how many pairs was out there in LA. So I heard the LA exclusive, when they did the sneaker passes, they had like 4 or 5 stores. some people were able to get some W's, and some people were able to get multiple pairs at multiple stores with different accounts. So anyways, congrats to everyone that was able to get these things. And how you guys feel about these Kobe Mamacitas, man? Mambacitas, I should say. I love the colorway. I just love the colorway. It's clean, it's black, I love it. You know, it kind of goes with the jersey. You're gonna wear like a black hoodie with it and all that. Is this the dip time to buy, I guess? Because I know a lot of people want these things for a personal, and they're waiting for the right price because they don't want it to go up, because it potentially could go up. We saw how the Grinches and some of the other Kobe's do. Typically, usually Kobe's, they start off really, really high, and then they kind of drop down, and eventually they start to creep back up. You know, it takes a little bit with Kobe's, and also it has, usually something had to happen, like, you know, Vanessa announcing they're no longer working with Kobe's, and then people kind of scrambled and tried to get a whole bunch of Kobe's before, because they thought, hey, we're not gonna get any more. So that's just another scenario. But I think this is a decent amount of dip. I expect it to get to be more of a dip once people start getting more pairs from the sneakers app, and once all 90,000 pairs start becoming in hand, I can see prices go down a little bit more. But how much more? Maybe a little bit less, kind of. So if you do really want these things, I say go ahead and grab it now. Big sizes, I know they're still going for expensive amounts. So if you can, hang on and just wait it out. See if they go down a little bit more. Be a little patient, you know, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, this is just my little review and my thoughts on these Kobe and Gigi's Mamacita Sweet 16, man. You guys let me know. What do you guys think about these things? I think they're freaking fire, man. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpinChris on IG. Sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm JumpinChris. Peace.